What's going on, guys? My name is Fred, back to the channel. Welcome back to another Duel Links video. Today we are going to be going up against Maximilian Pegasus, level 40, and we're going to try and farm him. Now, I've done this video with Seto Kaiba and it went, you know, a bit of a mixed thing. You guys sort of didn't like the failed attempt. However, can never tell what is going to happen in a duel. So again, I'm using Bandit Keith and I'm using a Clown Farm deck. Now, the strategy of this deck is basically to stop him summoning his two monsters and get them off the field as soon as possible, using things like Dream Clown to destroy them and Crass Clown to return them to the hand. We've got cards such as Labyrinth of Nightmare and Tragedy to help that, so if they go to defense when they get destroyed. We don't want him playing his Judgment of Anubis, I believe is what it's called, so he can deal us some damage. We've also got Fortress Whale and Summon of Illusion in here, so we can get extra points for fusion summoning and ritual summoning. We want to get Blue Eyes Armor Dragon out as our last thing, attack him directly to get some bonus damage on that. So let's go to the gate and let's take on Pegasus. Now, I think I'm 13,000 or maybe 15,000 points into the not 15,000, 1.5 or 1.3 million points into the event. So I've not got much left to do, and using this farming technique you should getting around 75 to 110,000 points, I believe, per duel, at least, if you win and you pull off all of this stuff. Hopefully we'll find out in this video. I'll try and do it until I win, so if we win in the first duel we'll do that. If we don't win straight off away, then obviously we won't, but it's not looking too great right now because he's going first and that's not really what we want. So to start, okay, right, we've got Dream Clown. I'm going to use Switcheroo just to switch out the Ryoku and see if we can pull into something else that's going to be more useful. Okay, another Earthquake, that's fine. I'm going to play that. I'm then going to set Trap Jammer. And immediately I'm going to use an Earthquake because it's going to put my Clown into defense mode, which is then going to trigger its special ability so I can destroy his Goblin Attack Force. The reason is, obviously Toon monsters require a turn delay to attack. So we don't want them being able to attack. Unfortunately, he has got Copycat, which is kind of annoying. So once again, I'm going to use Switcheroo and I'm going to get rid of Fortress Whale's Oath, see if we can put into something else, because I really don't want to waste. I don't want to waste this, and this is probably going to be a failed attempt. I'm going to have to use Earthquake just to get rid of the Copycat, because otherwise it's going to be able to just keep blowing over my monster. And there we go, Mishes. That's not exactly, that's not what I wanted. I can't use Trap Jam because it has to be during the battle phase, which is really annoying. So we're probably going to lose this one, unless because I don't think we're going to have to draw into anything. Okay, Crass Clown, that's fine. That's okay. We're going to take some damage, or not. Okay, we are right. We're now screwed because he has this Big Tusk Mammoth thing, which is ridiculously stupid. So I'm gonna hope for the right. I'm gonna play Labyrinth of Nightmare, and so that will get put into defense mode at the end of the turn. If we draw into one of our clowns, we're fine, but we're not going to because we've already used like 3 of them, and Wild Tornado is now going to get rid of that. So it does look like, unfortunately, we're going to lose this first duel. So again, this is just going to be a farming attempt video, so I'm going to keep going until I manage to win. So that was a waste of 40 gems. Obviously, with farming decks, you can never be so sure that you're going to actually pull the cards you need, which is why it's high risk, high reward. And so, okay, that's quite nice. I got a new skill, Bandit Keith, and got 15 gems. So for losing that, I think we're going to get like 20,000 maybe? Yeah, 21,000. So yeah, we're now on 1.5 mil, 50 gems. We're going to try and go again. I've had some good success with this off video, and of course, as soon as I go on video, it's, you know, it's the curse of a YouTuber. When you start recording, things go absolutely jack shit. So we're gonna try and see if we can do any better in this attempt. Hopefully we can, because I do want to make a good video out of this. Because you guys want longer videos, so that's why I'm doing these multiple attempts in one video. If we go first and we get a clown, that's good, but we're not. Okay, so that's not bad at all. I'm going to activate Switcheroo and I'm going to switch out the Fortress Whale's Oath just so we can get anything else. Anything else would be better than that. Twister, that's fantastic. So we could use it right now, or we can wait. So I'm going to play that face down. Now I'm going to take a risk here, because this could be either pay it off really well or not at all. So he summons that. Right, now I'm going to take Twister. If that face down is Judgment of Anubis, we're screwed. I think. Okay, it's not. Good. So there's one Toon World down. I believe he only has two in his deck, and one of them is the one he gets from the start, which is fantastic. We can now play our Dream Clown in attack mode and set our enemy controller face down. That face with Blast Hellboy Tribute. So Blast Hellboy Tribute is mainly used for that big tusk mammoth you saw in the last duel, just to get rid of that, because it's hard to do like on your own. So we can put that into defense, and we're gonna take out Goblin Attack Force. Might have a Mischief face down. Okay, doesn't. That's fantastic. Again, that's a card to watch out for as well. Toon Gemini Elf. Okay. This is going a lot better than before. Now, we've got Polymerization, which we could use to... what could we use it to? We could use it to summon our Bickery Box, which is one of our other fusion monsters we've got. But we're not going to do that until the very end, because we want to use Bickery Box as the... requirements for Fortress Whale, and then we use Fortress Whale to boost up Duel's Ultimate Dragon's attack points. So I'm gonna put you into defense and you into defense. I'm gonna take that Gemini Elf off the field. Now, one of the good things about this deck, if I can show you in this video, is if you have... Okay, that's not a good thing about this deck, but we're going to activate enemy controller. Thankfully, it doesn't gain its effect, which is great. We've got to watch out for Mimicat though. That's going to be a bit annoying when he does manage to pull that. But if he summons Toon Summon Skull, and we have... what is it? And we have... that trap card, the Labyrinth of Nightmare, that's the one, that will switch the positions of our monsters. If we've got both Crass Clown and... I didn't mean to do that, because we kind of want to save for next turn. If we have both of them, then we could send the Crass Clown to the hand. Not Crass Clown, the... what's it called? The Toon Summon Skull back to his hand, which basically means he'll have to waste another Toon monster to summon it. He likes using this one. He likes using Cannon Soldier's effect to get rid of a Toon monster, which is great as well. Trap Jammer, see, I really want to use this, but it's not too great right now. So I'm going to defense mode Dream Clown. I'm going to get Toon Cannon Soldier off the field. And now he's only got 9 cards left in his deck. I believe at least one of them is a Toon Summon Skull, one more is a Toon World. That face down could be a Mishazur, but he hasn't got a monster on the field, so we're safe for the moment. We're going to play yet another Dream Clown, just so we're safe in case he does manage to destroy one. But right now, he's wasted all of his slots, so he can't summon Toon World, which is really good, and we've got our full hand. So I'm thinking that we set Polymerization face down. Now, not the obvious choice, because, well, it's not the obvious choice. That's what I wanted, Labyrinth of Nightmare. Now, do we let him summon his big massive whale thing? Not whale thing, his mammoth. I'm going to end and just see if it is the mammoth. So I'm going to get rid of Trap Jammer. And, okay, Toon Cannon Soldier. Okay, just ended. That's okay. I'm going to get rid of it then. And then we're going to end with getting rid of Earthquake. Okay, another Crass Clown, that's good, which means we've got another thing for our Polymerization. No. Don't want to do it just yet. Now, let me put that into attack, and I'm going to have to get rid of something. So I'm going to get rid of Labyrinth of Nightmare, because in 2 turns we are going to have to... Okay, we're going to discard Dream Clown. We're going to have to set our Summon of Illusions right now. So we're going to have to use Polymerization. And we're going to have to use 2 of the monsters on our field to do so. And I just fucked up. Oh no. Okay, well, this is fantastic, isn't it? I just screwed up big time. What I wanted to do was to get rid of the Cross Clown on my field, and I just completely just went, oh look, Cross Clown. Okay, we can still solve this, and we can still do okay. We just won't be able to do the Ultimate Dragon insane amount of attack points. So let's go with Fortress Whale, and let's see. I wonder if that's is that. Yeah, so the thing is, it's going to. We're not going to be able to do the over 5,000 attack point bonus. That's the one thing we're going to miss. Because what we do in this turn is we would flip over Summon Illusion, get rid of one of the Dream Clowns, get Bloods Ultimate Dragon out, and whatever. But instead we're going to go with Ryoku, and we're going to half Bickery Box and add it to Fortress Whale. Now that's still not enough, so we're going to, just for the lols, play Sphere Creepo in attack mode. We're going to attack with Bickery Box, attack with Sphere Creepo, and then we're going to attack with our Fortress Whale, which is going to get the 3,000 plus bonus, but it's not going to get the 5,000 plus bonus, which it means that we are unfortunately not going to get as much score as we should do, but we're still going to get a decent score nonetheless, I think. So, okay, not that good of a score. It would have been around 6,000 if we got the over 5,000 damage, I believe. But we got a decent thing. Got Super Rare Gem, got 10 new gems. That's the basis of farming Pegasus. It can go really well, you can muck up, or it can go absolutely terrible, just as it can with any other duelist. I'm going to get 86,000 points there, so again, is within that range of 75 to 120,000 I was talking about from the beginning of the video. That's going to be it for today's Duel Links video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this longer video. If you want to see more longer videos on Duel Links, then feel free to let me know in the comment section. You guys have been asking for them, so this is just a test to see how well they do. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. See you then.